Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another leak, and I have today quite the brew, I must say, for Hardened Scales. We're gonna play a leak, but first I'm gonna do some quick deck. This is basically Hardened Scales, where I have added Eladamri's Call. Where is my mouse? Here, Eladamri's Call. I cannot make it big. Alright, now it's. You search it for creature card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. And so, because I felt it was really cool when I was playing this card with the Heliod version, and then I thought, well, why not add the Heliod then? And I added the Heliod. And then I thought, well, one Eladamri's Call is sort of like having a Lurrus on the sideboard, so why not add one Lurrus just for fun? Lurrus actually plays pretty well with Heliod. This is a good card against Burn. And we can have one Spike Feeder just for the combo. So I'm playing one of each of these combo pieces that, you know, sometimes it could be that it's our only out, and thanks to Eladamri's Call we just win. Sometimes, you know, Eladamri's Call will probably just look for a Ravager or for a Ballista for a Hangarback Walker. So basically, 4 extra cantrips in our deck. I don't know how is that going to work. I tried a few games and it worked great, especially great with Metallic Minis. You can just Eladamri's Call for a Hangarback Walker and put it right into play, even in turn 3 or something. So that's been pretty cool. Had to make a cut, and the only cut I made has been the Ozolith. I'm not sure if I want to have the 3 Ozoliths in this deck. Maybe yes, maybe not. But I don't know what to cut. I wanted to play all the other cards. Have 22 lands in the deck. Going lower than that feels too risky. Going higher than that feels too like you're gonna float too much. I think having 22 is just correct. For the sideboard, pretty simple. Path to Exile, Veil of Summer, Nature's Claims, 3 of each. Tamping Sphere for the Tron matchup. Pithing Needle for the Odrazitron and Tron matchup. And 3 Grafdigger's Cage. Just, I'm not sure if it's better to have too much creep, but I'm pretty sure Dredge could be making a comeback. And if it's not Dredge, maybe it's something else that we want to stop with Grafdigger's Cage. So I'm excited to try this. Maybe we get obliterated, but at least the base is the same as Hardened Scales as always. We just have this kind of extra combo. I was trying to play 4 Heliod, 4 Spike Feeder, Collector Company, like a deck that was popular around March this year. It feels like a long time ago, but it was March this year, I saw it. But just, the Collector Company was too inconsistent. And then I tried the Eladamri's Call, and I was like, okay, then I'm having too many pieces of combo in my hand, and I don't have like, I cannot deploy them, and so I would rather play a deck that maybe with no Hierarch and all that. I'd say no Hierarch here, but then the Ravager gets worse because we don't have the Arcbound Workers, we don't have all that stuff, right? So I decided, I settled for this. We'll try it. Let's see how it works. I'm just gonna play a leak. But yeah, I mean, yes, I would like to join. We haven't been doing so hard lately in the leaks, but it happens. And you know, when I was playing a ton of StarCraft back in the day, I used to feel like I was losing a lot just before I was getting kind of to this next level. So I was like struggling to get there, and eventually I kind of broke through, and I went to the next level, and then it's like a bump. So it's not linear. You lose a ton, and then sometimes you just realize something you had not realized before about. Maybe sideboarding, maybe about the deck itself, maybe, yeah, some of those things. So this is a one-lander. We are on the play. This hand is amazing. We draw one more land. We don't have that many chances though. We have only one chance to draw the land. Did they reveal a companion? Obosh. I mean, if they're playing Obosh, maybe they're playing Magus, so they're not extremely fast, and Obosh actually is much lower now than it used to be. Okay, I'm gonna take the gamble. Maybe that's something I will change one day, and then I will become a better player because of it. Maybe they're mulligan and one lander that were like, oh, this hand is perfect to withdraw hand, and that's where they will beat us. But yeah, I like taking the risk. Even if we don't draw it like on the first turn, maybe we draw something we can play. We can draw an Ancient Stirrings. And then we find the land. So, yeah, Forest, Hexdrinker. Okay. Okay, here's the land. I'm super happy. I'm gonna play a Metallic Mimic called Construct. Get ourselves a Hangarback Walker down. Of course, Spike Feeder really works well with Hardened Scales because it means 6 life when it comes into play with 100 skills, which is rather cool. And with the Ozolith, you can put the counters onto it. You can do some fun stuff with this Spike Feeder and Hardened Scales. And also, Spike Feeder and Heliod and Hardened Scales means that you have an infinity large creature. It could be a Topter, Could be a Spike Feeder itself, it could be an Inkmoth Nexus, so that's kind of cool. They didn't ramp, which is really nice. That means next turn we can play Ravager and just try to threaten a kill the turn after. It sounds nice, honestly. Let's see what they do. They playing. Oh, they level up. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any mana acceleration shenanigans. Bolt on the Mimic. Well, that's okay. I don't think they will attack, and if they attack, I don't really care. I think. Because Throne of Geth, how do we feel about that? I just feel like playing Ravager. If we draw a line next turn and play Ravager now, we won, because we can put 4 counters here and then this becomes lethal, the Inkmoth Nexus. So I'm not even sure if I want to even attack with the... Yeah, I'll put another mana into this. Okay, I'm gonna play the Ravager. Just because I don't think you should play this Ravager, by the way. I think it's better to just attack first, so you give them less information. But if they block with a Hexbringer they already invested 1 mana on, it's fine. And even if we don't bump, this becomes an... Actually, we have lethal on board right now. So if they start bumping and they get a 4/4, this is 6 counters, that's 8, and then when they move to the Inkmoth Nexus, that's lethal, right? So depending on what they play, they may be dead. Mouse of the Moon, one of the cards that saves them. Yeah. Still, let's see. So if I sack here, then I get 2 Topters. This is a 4 counters. Play the Throne of Geth, sacrifice one of the Topters. This gets 6 counters, sacrifice the Throne of Geth, that's 8. So if I play the other Ravager, so what happens if I play the other Ravager actually? So I play the other Ravager, can sack it, so I can 4, 6, so I can, let's say I can sacrifice the Hangarback Walker, play another Ravager. Then I can sacrifice that Ravager to this Ravager, put the counters on one of the Topters. That will be a 4/4 Topter. Actually, it will be as okay. So with one Ravager, I sacrifice this. So this will be 4 counters here. Then I move them. That will be a 4/4 6/6 Topter. Then this will be 4 counters. Move them here. That will be 11/11 Topter. That's not enough. But I think playing the second Ravager is rather good here. Okay, that's Eladamri's call. Of course, we cannot cast it. But the good thing is I can just play the second Arcbound Ravager. I'm not even sure if they block at this point. But you know what? I'm just gonna attack with both and play the second Ravager later. Yeah, that's actually okay. So I'm just gonna attack with both Hangarback and Arcbound Ravager. See if they block. Actually, I'm not sure I want to attack with this Ravager. I'm just going to attack with Hangarback. We lose a counter if they block, but let's just take it. I don't want to attack with the Ravager because if they block, then I have to sack, and I don't want to do that. So it's a lot of mountains. I never played mountains in Hardened Scales before. Let's see. Now maybe they spend 3 mana on getting Obosh to their hand. That's something people do. Is that it? Oh no, Kitchen Finks. Sure. They level up. Are they dead now, actually? So I sacrifice here. That's 2 on 1. There's a 4/4. I can sacrifice one of them 6. So actually, if I sacrifice this Ravager, put the counters here, I think they're actually dead. This will have a 4/4 Ravager, then this will be 4/4 5/5. There will be 6 Topters here. Yeah, that's kill. That's a kill. So I'm gonna sacrifice one Ravager to the other. So that's a trick. You always should put the counters on the Hangarback Walker because effectively it doubles the counters. So now from here we sacrifice the Hangarback. I think they were even dead on board. Because now we have a 6/6, and then each of one of these is 4 counters, right? It's 2 counters, so it means that we have 4, so 8 plus when we move it there, that would be 16 already. So yeah, they just concede. They saw it. Cool. So we win the first game. Our new cards did nothing. I'm not sure if they're playing Blood Moon, and I'm not gonna risk bringing in the Nature's Claims for no reason. So I'm gonna put the Path to Exile in. This deck loses to Spike Feeder. Maybe the combo is just not the best in this deck against this deck. So what's bad against this deck? So what's really not good? I think I'm gonna trim an amount of Eladamri's Call just because they're relatively hard to cast. And then if I cut, but if I cut the calls, maybe I just want to cut these also. But that's fine cards to draw. Spike Feeder. Like Workers. Yeah, Mimic on the draw seems kind of risky because they can just bolt it on response. So maybe go like this. Cut 2 calls. I mean, also this matchup is rather fast, so we don't have a lot of time to look for the combo. Yeah, I like it like this. I'm improvising. I have no idea. The lightning is kind of strange today, but I hope the sound is good. I mean, my face is not the main feature of this stream. So we keep 7. I don't think this hand is too bad. I mean, this hand is not great, but we can play Hangarback. We can look for a Ravager later on. We can even look for the Plains here. It's probably relevant. I like it. I don't dislike this hand. Yeah, a ton of cantrips. Yeah, they have maybe actually bringing in the Nature's Claim is not bad because we can kill the Utopia Sprawls. Okay, that's Hardened Scales. That's even better draw. I'd love to see that. Last turn. They have Cinderlines and Nature's Claims themselves. Yeah, if they Magus us now, then we cannot Trinisphere. That's a card. That's a real Ponza card. The thing is, we have 3 mana available. So basically, a Trinisphere makes that every card that could cost less than 3 mana costs 3 mana. It's extremely powerful with Metallic Mimic, not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we have a lot of cheap spells in our deck, and so maybe we're gonna be bringing those Nature's Claims in. If they play Magus, I'll look for the Plains, but I mean, how much hate can they actually bring? Clash, okay. Wow. We're getting Ponzat here, hard. Sure. So they're not playing Magus. I'm just gonna look for the Temple Garden. Maybe they play Magus Blood Moon next turn and then we're screwed, but yeah. Yeah, Trinisphere is really powerful, man. We need to draw some lines soon. Magus also is really hurting us. But they also spend a lot of resources, right? The Trinisphere is one card they're not using, but of course preventing us to cast everything. Close this, the winner of games. We need to draw land. Oof. That's not good. That is not good at all. Yeah, we may be just locked out of the game. If they kill one more land with Trinisphere and Clothes going, they can even get Obosh into their hand. That becomes quite rough. I take a land even, so yeah, we cannot cast anything. You know, every spell that we have in hand costs 3 mana. I've played a deck, mono green deck that played the Trinisphere. That's kind of rather cool. Okay, that's not the scariest thing. I would be more scared of them. I guess it can become a 4/4 soon. I think we're pretty locked out of this game, guys. I don't know. By the time we play one spell a turn. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pass if we draw another land. I think the metallic is relevant. My Ancient Steaming is really bad. But yeah, from here they can put 5 counters on this. If they have one more land, they can put 8 counters. Oh, we can just take. I think if I would have been them, I would have put the Obosh in my hand so they could cast it this turn. Which is exceptional at finishing the game with Clothes because it deals 4 damage every time. I think if I draw another land, I'm gonna concede. I can see myself beating this. I guess they can get Clothes, I mean Obosh now, and they get 4 more damage. I don't think it matters. Yeah, if they had Obosh in their hand, this would be right now 4. Like, yeah, they could have done more damage to us. So they should have done that. Now they have it has protections from instants. These dude, so we cannot kill it. And I mean, if they don't draw a line, this is basically over. So now they really should get Obosh in their hand, but they are like, they want to see the Sack Drinker grow. No land, I think that's it. Sadly, they had this pillage. If not, okay, so definitely we need to bring in the Nature's Claims. I'm not sure they do ton though, but yeah, kind of those lower cards are rather bad. So I'm gonna take out the Throne of Geth and maybe cut. Actually, how does Trinsphere go with Lurrus? During each return, you may cast 1 permanent with spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. I certainly think Trinsphere turns off Lurrus. I'm gonna take out the Lurrus. I don't think this matchup will be about him. The other day I had trouble submitting a deck. Well, okay, I guess they fixed that. Well, Lurrus was not my companion. So I'll play first. This is quite debating, honestly. What can you do? I mean, they had a turn 2 Trinsphere, that's good. It's any deck that... Okay, this hand is good. But because we also have basics, so... Any deck that's not playing... it's not playing Mana Acceleration, turn 2 Trinsphere on the play. So you are on the play and you play Trinsphere. It's super brutal. So yeah. They're thinking, I'll keep and start of course with Hardened Scales. This is perfect if they start with an Arbor Elf because we can pick it off with a Walking Ballista. Turn 2. Then turn 3 we can play Worker and even hold on Path. Which should be rather nice. Excuse me. And the thing with this is like, if for some reason we still have the Ballista on turn 3, we can get the Heliod down and then we have a kill right there. So I'm just gonna play the Scales. I've been thinking a lot between having 3 and 2 Ozoliths, and maybe in a world without Lurrus, maybe it's worth it to have less Ozoliths. Okay, that's nice. So that means they could have a Bolt. So they're not accelerating. Then in this case I'm gonna play the Plains. Play second Hardened Scales. Next turn, play both Ballista and Worker. And hold on Path, just in case I want to play something. They're not accelerating, there's no point in us walking into a Bolt. It looked like we were going to walk into a Bolt for sure. Maybe not. But we get an extra counter, which is always nice. Now we will play the Ballista. And yeah, I'm gonna play the Worker. Interesting. Ravager off the top would be great. We have plenty of ways to find it. We have actually we got 2 Eladamri call, right? So that's could be, I think. Okay, they're fetching. Maze the Houses. Wow. So that's 2 turns without doing anything. Interesting. Maybe they have Anger of the Gods. Oh, yeah. Oh no, Season Pyro. Sure. Oof, I was about to like GG. If they had they discard 2 lands, so they had plenty of lands. We can just attack over this guy. If we find a sack outlet, I think they're actually almost dead. That's not course, great, drawing more lands. That's what happens now with our companion. It feels kind of bad to draw lands, but I guess we can pump the Ballista. It would be a 6/6. It connects. If it connects, they go down to 12, and this 9, so they go down to. Sorry, mates, I cannot talk. I'm not gonna think to it. They go down to 12. They go down to 9, so they're actually very close to death. I don't dislike that. So I'm just gonna attack first, see what they do with the blocks. Because if they don't block, maybe they don't pump the Ballista yet. So if they do block, maybe don't pump the Ballista yet. Also, we could have Ravager. Okay. So what's the question here? So right now we leave them at 12, but if we pump, we leave them at 9. I think I'd rather pump. We can look for another forest, so we're completely immune we're completely immune to offense. So they're down to 9, so that means that next turn if I get to pump the Ballista, they're dead. So they kind of pillage to with the Ballista. Then that taps them out, and then we can pass the Season Pyro and go for the kill. So that's a nice line, I guess. Maybe it's another Season Pyro. But yeah, if they tap out, maybe that's if that's an Anger of the Gods, they're dead. We're lucky they didn't have Anger of the Gods there. Clothes, wow, that doesn't do anything, my friend. You are rather dead. It's funny how people don't see that they're actually dead on board. Like, you see, everybody sees this, right? If you're my viewer, you're smarter than this guy, and you actually see that they're actually just dead on board. Unless they had Force of Vigor or something crazy like this. I mean, we don't even need to attack, we just need to put a counter. That's it. And they concede. Okay, I guess they had no other option. Cool, 2-1, we won again, that's awesome. I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be right back. And I'm loving the deck. I mean, we only played like Scales deck cards, but you can see how Eladamri's Call can actually be a. Also, if you get to 5 mana, you have a 2/2 Ballista in play, you can just win on the spot, which is kind of nice. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for next round. Welcome everyone to round 2. We are playing Modern as always. We're playing Hardened Scales as almost always. We're playing a BREW. So this is my trying to kind of combine all the nice things that have been working lately. So this kind of is the normal Hardened Scales list with the other combo that could come in play. And I've also been loving this card, the Eladamri's Call, especially with Metallic Mimic. And yeah, having a Lurrus here on the main deck instead of the sideboard, because it can be useful in many matchups. And then we can play Heliod and Spike Feeder. Is it worth it, or is it better to have Lurrus on the sideboard and just have something else here, maybe Welding Jars? I just feel the power level of this card is just immense. Like, even having a Heliod means that just having a Heliod, without anything, actually works pretty well with Nature's Claim. You can Nature's Claim one of your dumb dudes and put a counter. Maybe that's a line we can find sometime, and I'll be really happy. So we're in the draw. So basically what it means is that you can just, oh man, that's a nice hand. Only Metallic Mimic could make this hand better, I think. They're mulliganing, we're keeping. Yeah, this is a nice hand. We're against ES Dream 7. Spanish Dream, maybe. Spanish Dream, maybe. So I think we're gonna start with Hardened Scales. We're gonna play the Walker. That's what they play. Okay, it's hard to tell. Maybe we're against Storm. Oh, let's heal it. We don't have white yet, but we'll find it, I'm sure. Didn't really count how many sources we had of everything. And if they look like they're gonna have Reman, I'm gonna most likely play the Ozolith. If they're indeed playing a Storm, which maybe they're not, maybe just playing. It's hard to tell what people are playing these days. That's a Steam Band Stat. That could mean Storm. If they play an Electromancer, I'm gonna shoot it down with Ballista. Interesting. They could be playing Storm. We are, I guess, somewhat decent against Storm. Okay, this looks a lot like a. With these two cards, I go, oh. If But is it worth it to try to Metallic Mimic? You know? So we Metallic Mimic in the Raman, that's rather sucks. But we play the Ozolith, at least we get some kind of mana back. So you know, I'm gonna play the Ozolith. Just because if they have Raman and they use it on the Ozolith, that's good for us. And yeah, that's how it is. I'm not. Maybe just have a cantrip. Maybe we're playing too scared. But Raman is the kind of card that gets worse as the game goes on, of course. And maybe, you know, basically they didn't use a mana roll. We use 1 mana, they use 2 mana. I mean, it's not a great game by us, but okay, that sounds like Jeskai control then. Okay, that's a different kind of beast. Then I'm sad that not having played, but they most likely had a counter anyway. I'm gonna play the Metallic Mimic, see what they do. I doubt it resolves, and most likely they have a path. Maybe just have a... Oh, Spell Snare, brutal. Well, probably had this also last turn, right? So... Maybe it's a land drop, that's not good. We're running 22 lands in all fairness, right? So... The combo is a real way of winning against this combo decks, right? If they ever tap out, but it looks rather hard. Like, it looks like them being on the play and us... You know, Hardened Scales. You know, Hardened Scales doesn't really put a ton of pressure on turn 2. Okay. So... They have Cryptic mana up. So my idea would be try to get them to use a Cryptic on something they don't want, and then try to sneak in this Heliod. And then try to get a Spike Feeder. Or, you know, we can actually get with 4 mana we can kill with the Heliod, so... We could also pass the turn Eladamri's Call for a... We could also Eladamri's Call for a Mimic, but it's not surviving, right? I mean... We should have 1 more mana. If I have 1 more mana, it would be nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure this Hangarback Walker just dies, but let's just go for it, I guess. If they Cryptic it, well, so be it. They draw a card. Spell Queller. Okay. They quell the spell. Okay, I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess we're playing in some kind of a Stoneforge deck. Yeah, so that was bad to play around. We didn't play around it. Let's see what they are up to. Of course, if we have a Mimic in play and we kill this Spell Queller, we can actually get the... Okay, they're playing. I guess that's a Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, guys, are we playing against Spirits? Case of Sun Trap. They have only 1 card up, so that means that we can actually shoot this down, which is rather nice. We can even get Heliod down. We can get Heliod down. Then next turn they attack by... This is does 4/4 flying. Attack by 6/8 next turn. We haven't tried to get Heliod down. Okay, I'm gonna try to get Heliod down. Let's go. I don't think they have a 1 mana counter. They missed a land drop last turn. So next turn we can try to... If we draw land, we can try to go for it with Walking Ballista. Which is very nice. That's a little bit why Cat 1 Ozolith also is not doing so much for our deck. Like, it doesn't work for the combo. It does in a way, but... yeah, I guess they're playing Jeskai, so they also have Lightning Bolt. But of course, what you do is you just play the Ballista and you chill. So that's an opt. Okay. Let's see what they do with the opt. Bottom. Okay, that's good, I guess. So 4 cards in hand. Also, one more. If they attack with everything, one more land. Also, it means a kill with the Ravager, right? So I'm gonna play the Ravager. Sacrifice to set not soon enough. So yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of beats. I mean, now from here they just counter everything we play and we lose. Okay, it's Llanowar Reborn. This is not looking great because they most likely have a counter for this. Yeah, maybe I should just mana leak. Sure, can't play, can't pay. Actually, now we have lethal next turn if they tap out. If they tap out and they have no. So that's 4. That's 6, 8. We go down to 2. I guess they could tap out. I don't know what they could. Maybe they play Jason Mind Sculpture or something and they're playing that. That'd be rather funny. No, I don't want to move a counter there. But with Llanowar Reborn next turn, Arcbound Ravager is lethal with Inkmoth Nexus. Exile the token. We'll try. I mean, they have 4 cards in hand. I mean, most likely they. Oh, are they tapping out? Oh, they just blocked it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we've had played the Ballista and make the game longer. We could shoot down the. No, we shoot that down. But Veil of Summer, they play counter spells. They're playing like cheap counter spells like Mana Leak and. But yeah, Path to Exile is also very good because it deals with some other creatures. And they're playing this kind of weird tempo. I mean, I will bring I think these 3 cards, but I'm not sure. So I gotta think a bit through. What cards are not good against them? I think Metallic Mimic. It just gets a bit blown up. Maybe too many Eladamri Call as we saw that game, and maybe Spike Feeder just doesn't do enough. I think. I mean, yeah. So we bring the counter spell, the Paths, and then we reave the rest. We get a bit of the combo, so we're not really going for the combo. We're just going for the Ballista kill. Yeah, I'm missing kind of Welding Jar. I mean, we didn't really come up this game, but this a decent hand, but not great. So we have turn 1 Worker, turn 2 Throne of Geth, 4 lands. I mean, this hand does its thing, does the thing, right? We can play Worker and then next turn Throne of Geth and next. The Throne of Geth can get spell snare, which would really be terrible. Yeah, I guess with the Veil, this hand is a keep. So we play the Worker. Not the most exciting 1-drop, but let's see. Maybe just bolted, I don't know. So playing Jeskai Tempo. I guess that's the way they FS Dreams, so they're not Spain. Shock, not shock. Okay, that looks a lot like a. It looks a ton like a Mana Leak to me. You know, we're not gonna play around. We're not gonna play against. You know, if they wanna pass the Worker, so be it. You know, we're not gonna run our Throne of Geth into a Mana Leak. It's not gonna happen. So we're just gonna play the Windswept Heath on path turn. Here's what Eladamri Call would be excellent, right? Because it's an instant, we could just play them turn and get value, but whatever. It costs them 3 life. I mean, it's not irrelevant. Sometimes it is relevant. So that's a bet. Okay. Redraw for another line, which is not great. Yeah, it's a ballista. What do we prefer? The throne first? I really like having throne first. So I'm gonna get the Inkmoth Nexus down and I just want to attack first, you know. Yeah. So play Throne of Geth. If they counter it, I will veil it. I don't think this deck plays Force of Negation. That would be extremely brutal. That's the mana leak. We don't want that, any of that business. Maybe they have Bolt now for the Worker. We got Eladamri Skull. It's a good draw. Again, with Ballista is a kill with Heliod, so nice. So we could even play a Ballista for X1 and hold on the Eladamri Skull. They are playing. They're for sure gonna try to get a Spell Queller down, I'm guessing. Yeah. It's an Ozolith. Interesting. They absolutely have a. Spell Queller. I could play the Ozolith pre-combat and then hold on the Eladamri Skull and do it next turn. Maybe get a second Ballista or get a Ravager actually and play next turn, right? So I'll play the Ozolith pre-combat, see what happens. Maybe they Spell Quell it. That is a Spell Queller, and I think that's not bad. We can actually get a Ballista now down. So if I get Ballista down for X equals 1, I can sacrifice the Worker, move the counters over the Ballista. That would be 2, and then I can proliferate to 4 and shoot this down. That's of course an option. And then we get the Ozolith in play. I think that's a play, and then we're gonna play a Temple Garden tap because doesn't really matter. Maybe it matters that no, it doesn't matter. I think I like that play, so I'm just gonna play the Ballista. I'm not even gonna do it now. The thing of yeah. I actually think I need to do it now in case they have a removal spell for the Ballista. Actually, proliferating only does. Oh, why did I? Of course. No. And turn pass. Yeah, it's not actually. That's not super great. I thought they had a. Oh, that's a bad play, by the way. I thought it would add up to 4 counters for some reason. I thought that. Damn it, man. That's why I'm not winning games. Is that a mistake? Like everyone, I guess. But I make more. That's a land. That's a shock. Let's see what they play. How much is it? Guys of Centra? I think it's a 4 mana. Okay. They attack. Interesting. Don't really care. Actually, it's not bad to have the Ballista, because if we didn't do it right then, the thing we did with the Worker and all, then at any point we sacrifice and they kill the Ballista, and that's of course not good. Now, anytime they could like rather get a Stoneforge Mystic, we can kill it. It's nice. We can get Lurrus and play it and get the. No, we can't. Like, there's too much mana. It's funny though. We can get Heliod, but Heliod is not a kill. Batterskull. forest. Man, that's a lot of lands. We only have 22 lands that we're drawing. A gazillion of them. There's 6 lands. Actually, we can get Lurrus. No, it's 5 lands. We don't have 6 lands in play. It's 5 lands. We can get another worker and do the same thing. Sack, move, shoot. We can get a Ravager, which is probably the best card. We have 2 mana here. Tough decisions. I'm wondering if this gets countered though. You can always sacrifice the Inkmoth Nexus to the... Yeah. I wonder if this gets countered. I'm just gonna attack first, see what happens. So this for sure I wanna do, right? See attack. I don't think they block with Stoneforge, that'd be silly by them. That's the thing now, if I play the Eladrami's Call, you know, I'm just gonna hold on the Eladrami's Call until the end of their turn. Because it doesn't really make a difference. I mean, yeah. I don't wanna just use my mana, just get it countered, right? So we wait until their end of the end of their turn. I just have a path to exile. It's a path to exile. So that means we can get Lurrus and get it back. Can activate this. Get a 4/4 shoot. Could also just shoot this down. Could that be an option? Shooting this down, getting the Ozolith. We have 5 mana only, so damn it. So this is a complicated position. So I like to shoot the Stoneforge so you don't get to play the Battle Skull, I guess. Does this matter that much? Not really. So I'm gonna shoot the Stoneforge Mystic. I think I'm even gonna get the... I like to have it on my graveyard actually. Walking Ballista. So yeah, we kill a Stoneforge. Now I'm thinking if I want to get the Ballista into my graveyard or not. Or I want to just get a land. If I get a land next turn, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. So no, we have 6, 7 mana. That means we can actually get it back. We can get a worker back even. Yeah, I'll take it. I have tons of both, so just gonna find the forest. Yeah, I could have resolved the Eladrami's Call there, actually. But then they know what's coming, so I'd rather they don't. Will they keep shocking? This guy's been on the shock business. And if they don't plan on shocking, they should just play this line after they attack. They have 4 cards in hand, one of them is Battle Skull. I guess they can just play the Battle Skull. Like, hardcast it like crazy. Go ham on us. Maybe they have another Stoneforge. No? Geist of Sundraft. Okay. I feel I can try to block here. This will be a 2/3 with a. I have not thought about this, but I can block with the Inkmoth Nexus. Then this becomes a 0/1. And if they use some mana, we can Eladamri's Call. If they path it, I mean, we get another land. And it's something they're not pathing. I just have a Bolt. Or Lightning Helix, I guess, that's the way. Destroy target artifact. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, we lose a land, but I think it's worth. Nothing to proliferate. Done. Just for the funsies. Yeah, we take 2. That's okay. Now they're tapped out. Now I need to decide what I get. Can get a Ballista for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with 3, 3. I really was disconnected. I don't know if Ballista is the way to go. You can get Lurrus. Yeah, Ravager doesn't really. We don't have Inkmoth Nexus anymore. Yeah, let's see if they have more removal spells. Shall we? Oh my god, more lands. That's not the dream, needless to say. So I play the Lurrus and get the Worker back. Again, not the dream. I wish the wins. I thought they would path it, but whatever. So we just play the Lurrus. And we get Arcbound Worker. We can represent path. By Windswept Heath. Yeah, we're flying quite a bit, needless to say. We have 4 Ancient Stealings in our deck. I think Lurrus, I mean, maybe it's not. We just have removal for it right away. The Real Science, what does this do? Draw a card and discard a card, target creature costs +2/+0 against first strike and trampled until end of turn. Okay. Two cards in hand, one of them is Battle Skull. So that's a 2/0 first strike and life. Four, 8, 10. This is flying. This is it's trampling. This is flying as well. So we just need to take this, I think. Of course, I could have blocked and get it back, but let's see if we get a Ravager or something. Exile tokens. Cards in hand. Okay. Is this worth playing? I don't think so. This is really strong. We really need a good draw. Oh. Man, we drew so many lands. It's insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is we didn't draw. We draw an Inkmoth Nexus, so 6, 7, 8 lands. Wow, that's a ton of lands. Is there something we can do? I guess the grass. I guess I have Bolt. This is 2 damage, 4 damage next turn. So we sacrifice the Throne of Geth to itself. You can proliferate here. Man, I should have killed this while I had a chance. That would be much better. proliferate here, so it's 3 at 6, we tag, we kill this, we gain 3 life, we go down up to 8. Then we can get back the Throne of Geth. So we're up to 8, and then they attack back to 4, 8 exactly. So if I attack with this, so I can block with this. So I can make this a 2-3. Okay, I mean, let's fight, guys. Let's fight. Why not? Yeah, it's pretty brutal, this game. I mean, I guess they may just have a bolt. So I would say we attack with both to the... Man, the thing that this pluses for both abilities is just... Actually, yeah, it will get trample, right? It will get trample unless I sacrifice the Throne of Geth. And so much unused mana. We do nothing this game. I'm just trying to find a way. Is there a kill possibility? No, that's 6. We go down to 3. We can of course block the Geist of Sundraft. And that will be only 2 damage. So we block both of these, the Geist of Sundraft. We take 2. I guess they can just plus here. 4, and then attacks its 8. Yeah. I don't see a way out. I don't see a way out. Okay, 1 second. If I sack this, bring it back. Man, if we had just drawn an artifact, now we would win actually. Sack this, bring it back. Sack it again. That's a 4, a 3-4, and a 4-3. 7 damage. You can kill this. Doesn't work either. Man, any other card like a Ballista. A Ballista would have made it. Just plus here, get the fly, yeah. Yes. Yeah, play fate here. Yeah, any other card would have done it. Throne of Geth. 4, 5, 7, they went to 2. Yeah, I think we cannot really block these flyers. Right, no, we can't. There's no way. Yeah, I don't have a Ballista that was GG. I mean, they maybe had like Lightning Helix or something. Or a counter spell. Yeah, we go absolutely. Man. We even have a counter spell. I should play the forest. Anyway, we can play it. Yeah, with so much mana, we could have. Okay. Man, if this was an artifact, we could put the counters on it and go for it. There's no way. Oh, I wish I had him. Oh, I should have killed this. Damn it. I should totally kill this when I could. Getting the Ozolith would have made this game so much better. Yeah, we kill this. We don't care about the outer score actually. Because now, yeah, we can make it a... So I guess next turn they attack. That's it's just exactly. And now it's of course even less. Yeah, damn it. This Royal Science, damn it. But yeah, definitely their GG was a bit aggressive. I guess there is just a dying kill as well. I mean, there's not much to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Alright, GG. Oh! Okay, so let's say the only card they had in hand was Mana Leak. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana available. So what's the line? Let's think about it. I mean, we lost, but it's okay. It happens. We play the Ballista for X equals 1. They will for sure mana leak it. That's the only thing they can do. We pay the 3. Then they go down to. Then we have a 1/1 Ballista and 2 mana available. Then I'm thinking. Okay, then we have 1/1 Ballista, we have a 1/1 Worker, and the Lurrus. So, and they were at 9. So I guess then we can sacrifice the Throne of Geth to itself, put a counter on the Ballista, put a counter on the Worker, bring the Throne of Geth back. Attack with both the Worker and the Lurrus. They go down to 4. We sacrifice the Worker to the Throne of Geth. We put the counters on the Ballista. That will be a 4/4, 5/5, and we kill. We had it. One more draw step. Damn it, man. So close. But definitely the Ozolith would also made a difference. Yeah, the Inkmoth block was a good idea, I think. I mean, I was not punished by the damage at all. Damn it. That would have been so nice if we had drawn this Ballista. It would have been a nice. I don't know if probably would have played around the mana leak. You just play a 1/1, right? And then it's enough because I probably would have countered it before. Then we attack them. Yeah, we would have 5 damage here. Then we sacrifice again with a Worker to the Ballista. We have a 4/4, 5/5 Ballista, and that's it. Yeah, it's cool. Anyway, that was the video. That was a cool deck by opponent. I'm not gonna lie. It was a tempo deck. Jeskai tempo. Yeah, how to say it? Felt like they had really good answers to what we were doing, and yeah, maybe this last game we drew a bit too many lines. Maybe. Looks like we had a lot of lines, but we almost made it anyway. So I'm happy about that. They really shocked themselves a lot though, so that helped our cause. But here's the list. I mean, I'm not disliking it. I think I would. There's not like a big thing I would change right now. I think everything has been doing what I wanted to do. Maybe we cut 1 Throne of Geth. Maybe 2 is a bit much in this particular setup, and we could add something that prevents flooding, like either animation module or yeah, something along or the 3rd Ozolith maybe. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.